Seen a video that made me want to share my perspective on it, and he was talking about no one talks to you about how you go from doing your spiritual practices, doing your things for you and for yourself without waiting for anyone else to get on what you on, to your family doing the things that you're doing, listening to your content, listening to the knowledge and wisdom that you have, that you're giving them, and actually utilizing it. And I just have to say, yes, that is so fucking cool, because I just want to give a testimony with me and my mother. Like, a large portion of my life, we didn't have the best relationship. We was always fussing, we was always fighting, we was always pitting against each other. But as I healed within myself and also healed the feminine wounds and the masculine wounds I had towards myself and my mother, the better our relationship got. And not only did that happen, that was just the first stage. After that, and I continued to live in my truth, to step into my spiritual power and actually using my gifts to help others, and I was doing it professionally, still am. She started to trust her gifts more, even to the point which a couple years ago she told me, like, hey baby, I seen what you was going through with your gifts growing up. I just couldn't help you because I couldn't help myself. And I told people for years before she even admitted this to me, my mom was going through spiritual psychosis when we was children. She definitely did the best that she could do. She was a great mother, but she still had her faults, and she still couldn't see past the things that she was going through because of her spiritual psychosis. Her gifts was eating her ass up, and she actually admitted that. And if I waited for my mama to admit that, if I waited for someone to tell me to trust what the fuck I know to be true, then I would have gotten where I'm at today. We would never got our relationship to where we gotten at today. And I'm just so grateful for that, because just to see her honor her gifts, she talking about how she sees spirits, how she listening to them and things like that, listening when I'm telling her what the proper terminology is behind these different gifts, like clairaudience and stuff like that, so it's just dope. I hear my mom like, my favorite words is, that between them and God. She tell them, what you say, dude? That's my nickname. What you say, baby? That between them and God, ain't it? Yeah, that between them and God. Because at the end of the day, we can't make people do what we want them to do. We can't force them to do anything, but we can't uphold our boundaries, and we can't remove ourselves when we recognize that we are not where we are being, where we're not being loved at and stuff. And so just seeing her growth emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually has just been a big blessing in my life. And not just her, I had other family members too, but I just had to highlight me and my mother. It's your boy Biazra Bunce, and that's the message. Don't wait for your family to believe in the things that you believe, because guarantee they're watching you. They just don't understand. And the more that you understand, the more you can explain to them, because if no one understands it, everybody looking for somebody to give them the answer. Nobody's gonna ever find the answer. So go ahead and get the answer and then bring it back. Like my old teacher used to say, you can't swim and also at the same time trying to save somebody from drowning when they punching you and kicking you and trying to get you drowned. Let them bitches drown so you can get to the water, you can get up to the air, and you can actually do something about it, because you can't do nothing if y'all both drowning. And so yeah, that's the message.